Guys, we're in Kyoto!
I have to try and stop myself from saying Kyoto, but yeah, excited to see how, like, first impressions, how does this compare to the big smoke of Tokyo?
Yeah, I cannot wait. Today is all about eating, exploring, first impressions. We're kind of going to be hanging out in the Gion district, kind of the older geisha area to begin with. But first, coffee.
Always.
Kyoto is the ancient capital and one of the oldest cities in Japan. There's over 1,600 temples, 17 UNESCO sites, and it's supposed to be a slower, greener, and more calm pace compared to Tokyo.
We're told that if you want to experience the traditional Japan, this is the place to be. So over the next few videos, we'll be looking to find out just how true that actually is.
Look at how tidy even the trash is. And look at this. So much more traditional feeling. I mean, obviously we're probably comparing completely different zones from where we've been, and we'll learn a lot more and see a lot more today. But I'm seeing a lot more of this, and it's just, I don't know, I feel much more like I'm actually in Japan rather than the neon lights of Tokyo. Ooh, I like the white. Oh. That looks great. Thank you so much. Yum.
We think this was a great idea.
It's like the ultimate breakfast right there. Wow. What an incredible find. So it's this
place.
So how did we find this again?
I actually found it on a thread. I was looking at good coffee shops, and a guy from Melbourne was recommending places throughout Japan, and he was like rating them. So, you know, you can trust an Australian to know a good latte or flat white.
The thing that makes these guys special is just reading on their coffees is they use a 1966 vintage coffee roaster, which has like a hybrid hot air rotation system, which gives it a unique flavour.
Oh, we're just going to go right ahead and try that without me.
Nutty but fruity at the same time.
It.
I'm just rolling in, I'm just excited. Oh, those are very nice beans, and well priced for buy beans too. And this venue, what the freak is this? I feel like we're about to do a sound bath up here.
It's very zen. Okay, that is officially our favourite cafe in all of Japan. Amazing coffee, beautiful aesthetics, and just good vibes all around, really.
I think that's what it's all about, eh? Tasting your way around Japan has been the best thing, and that does mean that we're making lots of transactions, but Revolut has been saving our butts and our wallets big time because we've been spending in yen, using the great exchange rates, and not in New Zealand dollars.
And if you download the Revolut app using the link in our description and spend, you'll get $40 and you can buy a few bags of your own coffee beans.
Like we did. We got the house blend, 200 grams for 1,500 yen.
Revolut has been a game changer for us while we travel, and once you're signed up, you'll be able to exchange and hold over 30 currencies at once. Then spend using your shiny new card or with Apple or Google Pay.
So check our link below to download Revolut, use your card, and you can get some coffee beans maybe as well. Why is it raining?
Because we're here in autumn, see the beautiful leaves, but that means sometimes we get some rain. But also, we lost our umbrella, so we need to find another one stacked.
Yeah, well the good news is there's so many, well normally there's so many convenience stores that we can get one very easily. It's really coming down now. I'm seeing less convenience stores here.
It's very inconvenient.
Yeah. Looking like
How much is it?
705 I think for the cheapest one.
What's the cheapest?
Oh, we got the big boy. These streets are absolutely beautiful.
You just turn one corner and bam!
There it is. Look at that.
Ninenzaka and Sanenzaka Street are two sloping streets lined with historic Japanese-style buildings, shops, and souvenirs. Even the local Starbucks is in a renovated house that's over 100 years old.
As far as walking streets go that we have seen, I genuinely think this might be my favourite spot to explore. Like from me with like the camera and Stacey with hers taking photos, me getting video. It's just like perfection to film. Obviously, it would be nice if we could remove maybe like 80% of the people, but it is what it is.
And everyone is moving cautiously to avoid falling over, because an ancient myth tells that if you slip and fall on any of these streets, you'll meet your end within 3 years. The crazy things you learn while traveling.
I've also learned I love ramen. Wow. I don't realize, like I'm a rice and chicken guy. And then I come here and I'm like, dude, ramen is fire. And I guess the saying is true, everybody loves ramen, so that's kind of... Everybody loves ramen. We just asked the local lady to help us try and find the best ramen around. We think we've got it. Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's always quiet in these places, but they use like a yuzu, like it's a citrusy lemon kind of flavor.
It's so refreshing. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Very refreshing in that sense. Some of the others we've had have been like a very thick broth, like rich, and I've loved that. But this is light, soupy, refreshing, and the fanciest, while also being the most expensive ramen we've had. How does it keep changing and getting better? I don't understand Japan.
So we've come to a place called Glanton to get custom made rings. It's like quite the process. We're just choosing which material and size we want now, and then we can get them engraved as well. So cool.
Unbelievably meticulous. Like being in here and seeing them actually making them is absolutely fascinating. It's the same care and attention to detail that we've seen from coffee to food to design to everything. I'll just pause this or slow this here on the screen so you can see in terms of if you wanted to come and make your own or just work out the conversions in terms of the price. So we've lined up for about 20 minutes and somebody comes and greets you, takes you to the counter, and now we get to pick. We do our ring sizing, we get to pick what kind of width. If you want matte, shiny, glitter, stars, and then there's obviously a different price and it kind of ranges up from there depending on the style that you want.
These two. The free check size.
Okay,
Please try
thank
on.
you.
And your free check design.
Okay, thank you so much.
Size 0. Baby.
Oh, it's so small.
Looks so nice. Okay, thank you so much. And this one, thank you. Thank you so much.
So we've been pretty positive about the food in Japan just in general. My biggest complaint about the entire country is entirely not enough caramel. I'm just not seeing caramel. I'm looking at all the convenience stores, and then we saw this apple pie place that mentioned no, not a pie, what, tart, whatever it is, and it mentioned caramel. And I was like, I'm getting it. Oh my god. I feel like this has been a little bit overdue.
So this is a matcha latte with brown sugar syrup. To be honest, I've tried matcha one time in my life, and that was in Australia. But this looks so good. There's brown sugar syrup at the bottom.
She put it in like around the edge of the glass before the coffee went in. The matcha.
I think that's like the only way I would enjoy matcha is with brown sugar.
This might be a bad idea, but given the subway's not really a thing here, eh? The bus was a bit more niggly.
It was just busy.
Yeah.
It's harder to stand up and like, I don't know. And it just got really cold. And so
Yeah, and it's raining again, so this might be a really bad idea, but we've just jumped in a random taxi. There is an app, but for some reason, I think because this is all heritage stuff, like the pickups are very specific. So it was going to be either a 45-minute walk, 32 minutes if we did public transport, or a 15-minute drive. So we've just jumped in a taxi.
Sell our livers.
Yeah.
To get there.
Hopefully we don't blow out here and this is going to be insanely
The end of our
expensive.
trip, we have to go home.
Come on this way. Oh yes, please. Oh, I forget. Automatic. Sorry, I messed it up. The doors are automatic, and I pulled on it, and then he was like, and had to get out. I completely forgot again. So that was about 4 times the price of what it would have been, but the bus stop was really full.
Yeah, I don't think we would have got on the first bus, to be honest, so that was well worth it.
And
what
we
was
could
it, like 20 bucks or something?
Yeah, 2,100, and we could use our Revolut.
So don't forget to use our link in the description, download the Revolut app and spend, and then you'll get $40 and be able to pay for your next taxi and maybe some coffee beans too. As for Kyoto, there is a lot more amazing stuff to see and do.
We'll have a few more vlogs from here, so we'll see you next time to taste our way around the city and share some more prices.